across to our guests joining us live. We have Susie Ben Shah, spokesperson of the Shiv Sena Shinde faction. With us also is Rupali Patel Thombre, who's spokesperson of the NCP Ajit Pawar faction. T.S. Singhdev, former Deputy Chief Minister of Chhattisgarh, is joining us. We also have with us Dr. Anand Raghunathan, author. Anjali Damania, activist, is with us, as well as Yashovardhan Azad, who's a former IPS officer. Let me start first and foremost with you, Susie Ben Shah. It has taken, ma'am, several days, almost 2 weeks, for some kind of action to be taken against this particular IS officer. There are several probes, I believe 4 at the last count, that are being conducted against her by the Disability Welfare Commission. There's a collector there who's also doing a probe into the assets, etc. There are those who are probing, the DOPT is probing how, she managed to get through the UPSC. Why is it so difficult to take action against a person whom every day there's a new story coming out about violations? Why is it taking so long?
A good evening to all, and let me tell you this, as far as UPSC is concerned, it's a constitutional body and the government has as such no role to play. The appointment, the selection is done by UPSC. As far as Pooja Khedkar is concerned, she is a very irresponsible, bratish type of an officer who has a sense of entitlement. She is no public servant. She has no service towards the common man. But as far as the Shiv Sena is concerned, as far as the Mahayuti is concerned, I'll tell you with lot of confidence that we are a no-nonsense government. Especially our CM Eknath Raoji Shinde sans VIP culture or a sense of entitlement.
Then why are you tolerating so much nonsense, ma'am? If you're a no-nonsense government, please tell us. As citizens, we demand an answer. Why are you tolerating this unending amount of nonsense that's appearing to come out in the Pooja Khedkar case?
It is swiftly... No. Let me complete. Our government and the entire process we have to follow the rule of law. Now, there is a CAT tribunal, the hearing was going on, it was taken on priority with clear instruction that howsoever powerful you are, the investigation should go on swiftly, surely, without any favor to anyone. Now, coming back to the IS cadre, I agree with you that in the sense it's a very opaque organization. You see, once they are made an IS officer at the age of 30, 31, they have 30 years of long service without going back to the people. As we are the people's representative, you have to go back every 5 years. An IS officer, I don't know. So maybe that has to be relooked.
No, they are not supposed to be elected, ma'am. They are in touch with the people. They have no. Ma'am, you are a politician. You have to be elected and you are accountable to the people every 5 years. The problem is not that. The problem is how are the selection processes being violated with such impunity? And I think that's where we need to bring in Mr. Yashovardhan Azad, because I saw Mr. Azad, you were clutching your brow at certain comments being made here by Susie Ben Shah. And her point is that the state government has acted with great speed. It is the centre and the UPSC which have to answer. Please respond to us, sir.
There's a lot of truth in what she has said. I must say that. First of all, let me say that this lady should have been discharged by now. Why she has not been discharged is because of the complete inaction at various phases of the government. In India, there is hardly any tough decision taken by anyone, whether it's a minister, whether it's a secretary. And that's why we suffer all these issues.
What are we talking about?
The most important thing is, it's not a state government, ma'am. It's got nothing to do with state government. Please listen to me. The first thing is that when this lady refused to go to the AIIMS, the duty officer had given the information. The information must have gone to the Department of Personnel. The information must have gone to the UPSC. And immediately an action should have been taken by then. And she would have been given a show cause notice, which was not given by anyone so far. Number 2, the collector who's in charge of that district, he had every reason to issue a departmental inquiry against her for the kind of thing she did. Number 1, she grabbed the antechamber of the additional deputy commissioner, which is just not done. Third, the illegality includes that she got an Audi as a present. And the Audi does not belong to her, and there were about 27 challans in that. Now, fourth is the kind of OBC certificate she got. There are 2 rules, Madhav. One is the All India Service Conduct Rules, which expects you to maintain, integrity, etc., etc. But there is one which is All India Service Probation Rules. In probation rules, you can be discharged if you're found that you have no qualities of an IS or an IPS officer. In this case, there has been so much evidence. So the cabinet secretary or the personal secretary, all these people should by now have taken cognizance of this and should have got it dismissed, but they didn't do it. Now what has happened is this case has gone back to the director of the academy. So from one end, it will go to the other end. And when the decision is made, Madhav, again, she will go to all the bodies like the OBC bodies, etc., etc. So the whole tortuous process will go on.
My God.